Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I just wanted to come and run my mouth just for a quick second. Let me just fuss. I just want to fuss and get something off my chest. I'll try and put, if I can remember, I'll make sure I remember. I'll put the timestamp. So I know some of y'all don't like to hear me run my mouth. You want to get straight to the mess. So I'll put the timestamp in the description box. So if you don't want to hear this part, you can just fast forward. So yesterday, I had a doctor's appointment. For the girls who don't know, I just had a birthday that passed the other day. And, I turned a number. Hey! Okay? And, the kids, the people ain't making it. So I was like, girl, you need to just go make sure that that your body is ticking and clicking the way it's supposed to tick and click. Okay? Because I don't plan on dying no time soon. That's not in the cards for me. So I just want to make sure that this machine, is doing what it needs to do. Right? So I'm headed to my doctor's appointment. Now, I knew it was supposed to be a parade, but I was not thinking about that parade. For those who don't know, the Houston Astros, I guess they won. Girl, I don't keep up with sports unless a mess going on. I guess they won the little game. Girl, what's it called? The championship, right? The baseball, the people, they won. So they won the game. So they won the game, and so it was a parade yesterday. And I remember my sister telling me that they had even canceled school. Girl, I said, girl, they canceling school over a parade? So they canceled school yesterday. I know for my niece's school they canceled school. But I'm like, okay, girl, whatever. So I leave my apartment around 2, it was like 2, almost close to 2:30. Because my appointment was for 3. And the place was literally right up the street. Okay? It wasn't too far from my apartment. But I was going to stop, get some gas, get some Starbucks, Baby, when I tell y'all, baby, I turned that corner and I saw cars and people everywhere. The parade was downtown. It took me probably any other time for me to get out of downtown, it probably takes about 3 minutes to get on the freeway. When I tell y'all, I did not get on the freeway until I think about it was close to 2:50. I think it was 2:47. When I tell y'all, baby, I was in a car. Girl, I was texting Brittany. Some of y'all don't know my friend Brittany. Some of y'all know my friend Brittany. I was texting my friend Brittany. She don't curse. Girl, we're like the complete opposite, girl. Okay? Anytime she get upset, she says she's angry. I'm so angry. Girl, I was texting her, girl, I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Girl, I'm not trying to tell y'all what y'all like and what y'all don't like, because I don't know y'all, and y'all don't know me. But girl, y'all not going to convince me that y'all are into baseball like that. I guess y'all just wanted to participate in the festivities yesterday, which I can understand, right? But when I tell y'all it was people everywhere, I'm talking about people, kids, dogs, cats, girl, cars everywhere. It was a hot mess. And I was like, girl, do the people really, really mess with baseball like that? Now, I know that people fool with football, but I didn't know that people fool with baseball like that. So I was so confused. If I knew it was going to be like that, Girl, I would have told them, girl, we got to change this to tomorrow because I'm not dealing with this mess today. Girl, it was a mess. It was people everywhere, y'all. Oh, I was so angry. Oh, I was so angry. Oh, I was angry. Anyways, y'all, I gotta lose some weight, girl. Girl, I gotta lose some weight. Girl, I'm pretty much obese. Girl, it don't look. I will say this much, God. Thank you, God. At least he did me one favor. Okay, girl, he did me more than one favor. But girl, I will say this much. If you were to hear my weight, if you were to see the number, you would not think that was. I guess it just goes to show that like it really is true that people. You could put a row of people in the same line and everybody weigh the same, but everybody is shaped differently, looks differently, right? So if you saw how much I weigh, you would not think that's how much I weighed, right? Because, mama still got a little shape. Hey! Okay? And I was even thinking about this guy I used to mess with. And I'm just going to go ahead and say he was fat. But girl, he probably weighed just a couple more pounds than me. And I'm like, how is that even possible? He probably weighed about 20 more pounds than me. But his body was nowhere, I don't want to sound like, but his body was nowhere shaped like mine at all. So maybe I have to lose some weight. Because I'm big. I got high blood pressure. I already knew that. I really don't take my medication. Don't ask me why. Even he looked at me stupid like, y'all all get on my nerves. Y'all don't never do what y'all supposed to do. I said, I know. I got high cholesterol. I told him I was going to start taking my blood pressure medication. And I'm going to start, girl, I've been saying this for the last, how many years? I'm gonna try to lose some weight and get my body back together. And I was telling him like it's weird because I used to really be into like fitness and working out and and like I said, it's just, I just get girl like frustrated because, and this is just for me. This is not for everybody else. I don't need nobody telling me, oh girl, you're not that big, blah 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 blah. I'm just saying for me, girl, this is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And it's frustrating because I even look at myself like, girl, like, how did you get to this point? Like, even when I look at some of my past videos, I was like, girl, you used to be really, really small. Girl, like, you used to be small. But like, I just need to lose some weight. It's just like, that's basically what they said, girl, you need to lose some weight. Girl, like you are too big. Girl, you only 5'11". And you weigh how much? I know, girl. So we're going to start out, like I said, the things that he was telling me, I already knew. Like, just start out small. Stop setting these big expectations, right? Like I was telling him, like, sometimes, like, I do have these unrealistic expectations, right? So like I'll say I'm gonna lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks, and by the end of the first week, by the end of the first 2 days, I ain't lost 5 pounds, so I stop. It's kind of like it's kind of like, girl, it's kind of like I know that's not realistic, and I just want a reason just to be able to continue to eat the stuff that I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So we just talked about me starting out small, and cutting back on the food that I eat. Start out, walking, 30 minutes a day. Then, progressing into like jogging, running. Not necessarily having to just like, feel like you need to go to the gym 6 times a week. Start out with 3 times a week. Then make your way up to like 4 times a week. And the thing is, the stuff that we were talking about, I already knew this. I don't know why I be acting slow sometimes. So yeah, girl, that's what I gotta do, girl. Girl, daddy gotta lose some weight. Anybody else would love this old big country fed nigga, but girl, I gotta lose some weight, y'all, cause she too big. And that's just what it is. That's just what it comes down to. I gotta lose some weight. And I need to get my blood pressure down and this cholesterol together. Girl, I'm not trying to die, y'all. Okay, especially not over no piece of chicken. Okay? Not over no piece of chicken and no piece of cake. So, we're gonna get it together. All right, y'all, let's get into the mess. What time is it? 10:29? Okay, I'm gonna remember that. 10:29. What are we talking about first? Oh, child, DaBaby. Oh, girl. When it rains, it pours. Yes. Isn't life worth more? Girl, when it rains, it pours, baby. Long story short, hold up. I was looking for the other article. Anyways, this is okay. Basically, long story short, honey, this is according to the Neighborhood Talk. DaBaby sells concert tickets, buy one, get one free, due to low turnout at smaller venues. So basically, I guess DaBaby is is on the nasty 2 for 20s at Chili's. Girl, DaBaby giving y'all an old nasty 4 for 4. And I said, not a buy one get one free, girl. Beyonce would never. But see, this is what happens when you play dirty, girl. This is what happens when you play dirty. Y'all cannot go around here and kick up as much dirt and cause as much chaos that DaBaby has caused and think that it's not going to come back to bite you in that ass. Okay? Because it will. It's eventually going to come back. It's coming back. Okay? So now, girl, you are here selling your tickets for $22. $22. And no, I don't feel bad for DaBaby because DaBaby been out here slapping black women, embarrassing kids, girl, lying on Meg the Stallion, girl, shooting people at the Walmart allegedly. Girl, just a mess. Just a mess. Beating people up at the hotels. And y'all think y'all can continue to go around and do the things that you do and think there won't be any type of consequence. Y'all ain't learned y'all lesson yet? Okay. Girl, he got his tickets on sale for $22. The processing fee is $5.92. Girl, how is the fee? How is the processing fee a quarter of the price of the ticket? That's like the shipping and handling fee. That's like you having to pay $5.92 for somebody to ship you a $22 shirt. God would be upset. But it's a buy one, get one free. So you buy one for $22, you get another one free. I saw Tank in the comment section. You know these niggas gonna always run to these niggas' defense. Tank was saying basically like, this happens all the time. Like for him, I was trying to find the comment so I could read it. I think I thought it was a Neighborhood Talk where he left a comment. Basically, from what I remember Tank was saying was that like this happens all the time. Like for him, he may have like a 5,000. Basically, like sometimes it may be hard to fill up a venue. It's been times where, you know, he's filled up 5,000 seat venues, and then there's been times where he struggled to fill, you know, up a 1,000 seat venue. And then, you know, you kind of have to pull whatever tricks out of your hat in order to make sure that the people come to the show. I get what Tank was saying, right? You know. But I think the difference between Tank and DaBaby is that this is no tea, no shade. You know, I think Tank is successful in his own right, but I don't think that you can compare this R&B singer who, has had a, very, career, to someone like DaBaby who, I guess if you want to compare like fame or celebrity wise, was bigger than Tank, who probably did not have to pull these types of stunts in shows before he was, I guess, say canceled. And now because he is canceled, now these are the type of things that he has to do. Because unless he was doing this 3-4 years ago, it only tells me that, girl, you're only doing this because nobody wants to see your ass. I feel like that's the difference. Tank would probably have to do stuff like that because, again, Tank, it's not like Tank was a Beyonce. It's not like Tank was a Chris Brown or an Usher or like, girl, even like a Trey Songz. You see what I'm saying? Tank has a particular fan base, right? The 18-year-old girls are not going to run out to see Tank. The 18-year-old girls might run out to see a Chris Brown, just like the 40-year-old girls might run out to see Chris Brown. I think there's a certain age group that's going to run out to see Tank. You know what I'm saying? DaBaby, sweetie, he in this position because of the way he done cut up and got away with so much stuff for so long. So we don't feel sorry for DaBaby. Girl. A lot of these women, this is Safaree. This is Safaree. This is Safaree, y'all. This is what he wrote on the Shade Room. Well, he didn't write this on the Shade Room. The Shade Room posted this. This is what he said online. A lot of these women want to be taken out because they don't like their houses or their living situation. I can stay home for a year and I'll be happy, very happy. Would you? Let's ask Erica Mena. Girl. Let's ask somebody get Erica Mena on the line. Somebody get Erica Mena on the line because we want to ask her if Safaree stayed home for a year. Because from what we understand, you was in them streets. Remember when you was all up in Jamaica? When Erica was down at the hospital with y'all son in the NICU? And you was down there, girl, pop locking and dropping and ticking and, girl, taking Jameson shots and, girl, dirty wine and all that. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when Safaree used to be all online dancing and having a time of his life while Erica was at the house with all them children? Stressed out. Girl, losing weight. Girl, people breaking into her house. And Safaree is, girl, ticking and, girl, all of that shit. Y'all don't remember? Okay. In this day and age, the house is a date. Stay y'all stupid asses home. Girl, please, can I go ahead and say something? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. This ain't nothing but a scheme. This ain't nothing but a scam that Todd set up for y'all to give pussy away, and not for these niggas not to have to court or date y'all. That's all that this is about. Please don't buy into the hype. It's one thing if you have been in a relationship and you just choose to stay at the house with your man or with your woman because that's what y'all want to do. It's another thing for these niggas to try to convince y'all that, girl, the house is the date. Because these niggas ain't staying at home. They in the streets. We know Safaree been in the streets. Okay? The house is the date. No, you just don't want to spend no money. But you want the girls to hop on a D and do a full split and do tricks in the bedroom and have threesomes, girl. But you can't even take a bitch to, girl, get a 2 for $20s from Chili's. Girl, that's the least you can do. The least you can do is take a hoe to Chili's and get her a 2 for $20 and a little chocolate molten cake and a little margarita on the side. Y'all niggas ain't got $30. You know what I'm saying? but want some coochie and head every other day, sometimes twice a day. A bitch catching lockjaw, girl. A bitch catching lockjaw, and you can't even wine and dine her. Talking about, girl, I can stay home for a year and I'll be very, very happy. That's a lie. The lie detector proved that was a lie, Safaree, and you know it. In this day and age, the house is a date. Let me tell y'all something. Me personally, I like being home. Okay? I like being home. If I'm not at home, I'm probably at my sister's house. If I'm not at my sister's house, I may be out of town. But I like being home. I don't like being bothered. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. So, girl, if I was in the dating world and somebody was like, "Oh, you want to stay home?" I'll be like, "Girl, I don't care, because I don't really want to go out anyways." Okay? And when I do go out, I'm going out to eat. I don't know, girl. I just feel like, girl, don't let these niggas convince y'all. Unless it's just something, unless it's something that you really like to do, which is be at home. It's one thing that if that's what you like to do versus these niggas trying to convince you that's what this is about. These niggas really don't be wanting to spend no money, y'all. That's what it come down to. That's what it come down to. They don't be wanting to spend no money. They don't be wanting to spend no money. Girl, what's going on with Tia Mowry? Y'all, what's going on with Tia Mowry? So basically somebody had did a TikTok video, and then they were basically talking about when your toxic partner refuses to pay bills, and then in the what is it called, the comment under the post was, some toxic people will refuse to contribute around the home in any way. #toxic. #toxic partner. Girl, Tia Mowry gets into the comment section under that video and puts the eyeball emojis. Tia, bruh, every time I look up, it seems like, to me, you're throwing some type of subliminal message, okay? And I'm okay with it. But one thing we not gonna do is sit here and play with me and my intelligence, okay? This is like the third or fourth time that I have seen Tia out here posting stuff, reposting stuff, leaving comments where it feels like it's a shot at that husband of hers. Now, Tia, I'm on your side, mama. But I'm just saying, girl, was that nigga sorry? Because it sounded like that nigga was sorry and didn't want to get no job. Maybe, I guess he was a struggling actor, right? Mama got tired of paying all the bills, but quiet as his kept, because you know the nigga wasn't on your level before you got with him. We're gonna have to be honest, y'all. Till you knew that nigga, you knew that man was not on your level. I hate to say it, when you got with him. Tia was Tia. I don't know who the hell Corey was. Now, just because we don't know someone, that don't mean that they ain't rich, because that man could have been very wealthy, you know, born into money, had a very successful job, could have been working on Wall Street, could have been a doctor, a plastic surgeon, and had all the money. So just because you don't know someone, right, just because they're not in the blogs, don't mean that people ain't got no money, right? But Tia, girl, was you over there taking care of that man? Because it sounded like you was over there taking care of that man. Tia! It sounded like you was over there taking care of that man, girl. It sounded like Tia was taking care of a man, and Tia was over. Tia said, "Baby, I'm not Tabitha Brown. I'm not retiring no man over here. No tea, no shade. Shout out to Tabitha Brown, but you know y'all love to retire y'all men." Tia said, "That is not the story. That is not my story." So it sounded like Tia was tired of taking care of that man and paying all them bills for her. Nigga, you can't even pay the goddamn Comcast bill. Tia said, damn, you can't even pay the water bill. Tia said all the bills she was taking care of. Tia said everything was auto pay out of her account. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Tia and that man. Because Corey was online the other day, girl, professing his love for his family and his wife. But Tia, she online the next day talking about this nigga won't pay no bills. Girl, I don't know what's going on. What is the tea? Girl, I don't know what's going on. What's the tea? Girl, what's the tea, y'all? I don't know, girl. I guess ain't none of our business, right? But Tia, you put us in your business when you do stuff like this. And it's always a messy heifer like me who looking. Like, girl, what you talking about, girl? Chrisette Michele announces she's in the midst of a 3-year divorce. It has lasted longer than the marriage. Ooh, girl. Chrisette Michele is still in an ongoing divorce from her estranged husband, Doug Biggs Ellison. On Wednesday, November the 2nd, singer Chrisette Michele took to Instagram to update her fans on the progress of her divorcing her husband of 3 years, Doug Ellison. As previously reported, the pair tied the knot in 2016 and decided to call it quits in 2018. In a series of our posts, the Grammy Award winner explained, I'm in the middle of a 3-year... I'm about to go listen to Chrisette. Y'all raggedy ass heifers, and I say that with love, y'all did Chrisette so dirty. Girl, I ain't gonna never forgive y'all for that. Y'all swerping there, y'all can't cancel nobody, but y'all damn sure cancel Chrisette with the quickness. And Kanye still running around here, girl, causing chaos and confusion, but I'm gonna shut up. I'm in the middle of a 3-year divorce. It lasted longer than the actual marriage did. I never mention it because people tend to have a narrative about how long one should stay broken. I refuse to stay broken. People also have narratives about the hearts of humans who choose divorce. I've decided to liberate my experience anyway. In her final post, she indicated to her readers that she'd elaborate on how she really feels in a caption. So I'm in the middle of a 3-year divorce. It has lasted longer than the marriage. Would you say a kind word about me to your... Wait, hold up. Okay. Would you say a kind word about me to your father? Some days when I'm traveling, I'm heading to court cases, I smile, but I might feel sad that day, and I wear my shades. Some days I'm listening to the latest Karen Kingsbury book while headed to the gym for fun workout with my trainer. I might feel full of joy and excitement. Oh, girl, that's a long time, girl. What? Girl, he must be trying to get her money. Girl, is he trying to get? Girl, he's trying to get her the little money. I don't know how much Chrisette got, girl, but you know she got canceled at one point, so I don't think she was making no money because she was canceled. But y'all did Chrisette so dirty, y'all. Y'all know y'all did that lady dirty. Girl, I remember I was down here, y'all, really like trying to convince y'all to not cancel Chrisette, and y'all basically told me shut up or we cancel you too, and I did not shut up though, because I felt like when Chrisette sung that song at the inauguration, I really, really felt like Chrisette, unlike some of the other people who were trying to align themselves with that mess, she was coming from a good place. I think that Chrisette was more so, I want to, try to bring us together, and I want everyone to, feel the love, and we're going to be okay, and, I want to run through the field of flowers, and I want everyone to skip and hold hands and just hug each other, and this is going to be, that's why I felt like Chrisette was coming from. I really felt like she was coming from a good place. But girl, y'all said y'all ain't have time for her. Y'all cancel Chrisette. Y'all cancel Chrisette. Y'all cancel Omarosa. Y'all cancel Stacey Dash. But girl, y'all let these niggas just act the fool. I'm just gonna say it what it is. I mean, y'all finally got tired of DaBaby. Girl, I mean, what he had to do? All he had to do was what? Slap a black woman in the club, embarrass some black kids, girl, allegedly murder somebody, girl, make homophobic remarks at the concert. He had to do a few things. Y'all gave him a pass for the longest. But now, girl, he out there selling two. He out there giving 2 for 20. It's a 2 for 20 from Chili's for me, okay? But it is what it is. I think Chrisette actually is set to perform at City Winery for a few days in a row. So, you know, Chrisette is still booked. But, you know, no tea, no shade. You would think, I mean, it is what it is. I guess, you know, another thing, too, it's kind of like Chrisette, girl, you're going to have to just start putting out music. Because I know she came out with a couple of singles. Like, I remember she had one, I think she did like a little church song with somebody. It was cute. But I don't think she's come out with an album in a minute. Chrisette, you're going to have to just come out with music. And it's going to be what it's going to be. And the people who buy it are the people that are going to buy it. The people that are not going to support you, they're just not going to support you. But I almost feel like people are kind of over it too. I don't know, girl. You know, y'all hold the black women to a different standard than y'all hold these niggas. Let me shut up. Okay, I'm about to go. Girl, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.